Oh my god, man. This is like a dream come true, man. I don't even know what to say. This is so amazing. It's like a dream come true, man. Alright, let's see. Lieutenant Colonel M. Hampton, Major Sergeant C. Davis, I don't know which, oh, that's an LRT Sergeant, Major Dendra, and then AC Swan. Big gun. Look at that. I don't know if you get any closer, but I think. Oh my goodness, I've only ever played with these in Sims, and I didn't realize just how big they are. Like,
and what I have right here, I want to show the camera, is a list of all of the required maneuvers that we have to do today. Not all of them, because obviously we can't do power off 180s and diversions and things like that. So most of it we should be able to do those. So like we're going to be doing...
Alrighty, so...
do what you want to do.
You're fucking waiting for it, that's why. Alright, your engine's on fire.
Engine's on fire.
Alright, which field are you going for?
I was trying to go for that one and I missed it completely.
Yep, and now what else do you see about that field?
There's a lot of a big...
Yeah.
I didn't see that while we're up in the air either. That would have sucked.
That would have been an interesting landing. We'll try that one again. Alright, so engine out. Alright. When you're setting up to come into land, why were you making turns left and right like that? Like you were snaking around?
Just trying to get enough distance and lowered my height enough to get in position. So, I guess I should have just been doing circles. I don't know why I was snaking.
Right. You can pull your carb heat out for simulation. There you go. Alright, so what are you aiming for?
The big white 1,000 footers. Okay. The thick solids.
C540 Foxtrot.
Oops. Could have flared more. A little early.
There you go. Nice job.
The power off stalls are the easy ones for me. I've never had a problem with the power off. It's always the power on ones, so we're going to do a power on one next. And the problem I always have is that once I get up to a certain point, I don't see the ground and I forget to put in enough rudder, because when you're in a power on, you have to put in a ton of right rudder. And so the whole wing ends up doing this. So we gotta watch that today. So make sure we have plenty of right rudder. Maintain right rudder. Level. Ooh. And we're climbing again.
Air 46,
right, rudder.
contact approach at 132.57.
Brake and stall. And climb. Yeah. Oh no, my engine is out. A, pitch for best airspeed. B, best place to land. I like these fields right here. They look pretty great. Let's do some circling. Picking this one literally right here. Nice and straight line. It even kind of looks like there's a nice little runway right there. C, checklist. Fuel set to both. Mixture fully in. Power in. Prime it a few times even. Crank it. It's not cranking. Oh man, what's happening? This is crazy. Turn off that. Turn out the mixture. Put this back on the single. Just in case we don't want an engine fire to happen. Maybe something broke. And now we've got an engine out. It's looking like we're going to make it. Got to watch out for those power lines right there, right across the road. So you want to land above those. Watch for our minimums. Might even slip it down just a tiny bit. Myself down just a little bit faster. And there is our 1,100. I'm going to go ahead and power in. Oh no, we're on fire! A little sideways on that one.
PIA Tower, Sirius 546 Delta Mike on the visual approach for runway 4 with Romeo.
Sky, correction, Sirius 546 Delta Mike, Peoria Tower, runway 4, clear land, wind 080 at 6.
Delta Mike, right?
Sky 090, we did just get the arrival strip. Looks like a 4-ship of those A-10's is going to be coming in, show in about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's amazing. Is there any chance I could hop on a fuel truck and come take a look at them with you guys?
You're wanting to come up to the tower cab to watch?
No, well, are we refueling them or is military base refueling them? I was wondering if I could like watch the refueling and just kind of look at them.
My understanding is that they're going to be parking at Byerly.
Oh, no way!
Just sold Austin on getting a light speed, and just ended up bringing a Zulu yesterday.
Nice. It's so worth it. I'm glad I made it. I made it. Bought it. All right, flaps up. It's on. It's good. It's definitely this sector that's doing it. Doing it the entire 3-point cross country too. It just randomly cuts out, and I made sure that I got the mic right here. I have to talk so loud to get it to come through clear. And I plugged it into the other one and I had no problem. So just letting you know.
I know. It's fighting avionics to get them to look at the damn thing.
Dates are in the future. Turn myself down, turn you down just a little bit. Maybe 26. Continue. Half left out of you, half up out of you. And alright, that's all.
That's new.
What?
Traffic failed.
I haven't checked that yet.
Alright, well, we'll let it go for a minute, see what it does. I might have to reboot it.
Okay.
Pure information, Oscar 1154 Zulu weather, wind 0707, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 8, dew point 7, altimeter 29er, 9er. Visual approaches in use, landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice airman, runway 13 outer marker out of service. Advise on initial contact, you Oscar. Pure information, Oscar 1154 Zulu weather, wind 0707, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 8, dew point 7, altimeter 29er, 9er. Visual approaches in use, landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice airman, runway 13 outer mark out of service. Advise on initial contact, you've Oscar.
07 at 7.
Pure confirmation, Oscar 1154 Zulu, weather wind 0707, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 8, dew point 7, altimeter 29er, 9er. Visual approaches in use, landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice airman, runway
070 at 7. Okay.
Yep.
Confirmation Oscar 0707 299. 299. Right. Got an 8 scar altimeter. Can I contact for a squawk South Parks area?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Do you prefer north or south?
We can do either one. With what we'll need to do, we can do both. And then once you dump me off for church, you're going back out for solo?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just doing maneuvers for that, or are you going somewhere?
All maneuvers.
Okay.
I would love to go to Rochelle, but no, I'm going to just, because I'm getting to the point where all I should really be doing is maneuver. That's still saying failed, so how do we reset that before I call?
So you can go ahead and work with him on that. What I'll do is I'll get this set up. It's supposed to be, I think.
12467. Peoria clearance delivery. Good morning. Skyhawk 52090.
System test failed.
Information Oscar requesting VFR to the South Parks area today. Alright, I thought that was him coming through.
Skyhawk 52090, Peoria clearance, maintain at or below 5,000, departure frequency 125.8, and stand by for squawk.
Standing by for squawk, 090. I thought that was him yelling at me if something failed. I'm like, whoa, what did I do? Okay, now it just says unavailable, so that's good.
Skyhawk 090, squawk 0265.
At below 5,000 feet, 125.8, 0265, 090.
Skyhawk 090, read back correct.
Alright. We're going to have to use iPads for traffic and looking outside. Apparently the ADSB has failed inside this unit.
Awesome.
The out still shows it's there, it's just degraded, but the in is not picking up anything. We'll see if it fixes itself
System test
up there.
failed.
Okay. Could I let ground know at all?
They don't.
Like to check if they can spare ADSB out right now?
Nope. It should be fine.
Okay.
Because ADSB won't pick up to your airborne.
Oh, we got a squawk. ADSB's on. We got a radio test. Turn on our taxi light. Do a brake test, attitude, turn coordinator test, stage side compass test. And we'll go ahead and get moving. We could see the tower. You all set? You got your seatbelt on? Ready to go?
Yep, all set.
Alright. Let's get moving. Why does my seat feel like I'm like low riding it?
One of the sides adjusts the back. That might be the side that adjusts the back. Or it's this one on this side.
No, this one goes up and down.
Then that must be the back.
That's better, okay. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna, like...
Apparently somebody tall was in it.
Alright. Clear left, clear right, clear straight ahead. No wheel chocks on the plane. That's, watch out for that truck.
Yep, Hector ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
Turn is in the direction of the turn, balls in the opposite direction. Brake test. Good. Turn is in the direction of the turn, balls in the opposite direction. Now we're going to get Over here, let tower, yes. There's tower, hello tower. Bring us back. Go back to my plates. Runway 134. Kind of like right in between. 1-3.
Sure, whichever one you want. It's kind of split in the middle, so
Yeah.
a little closer to 4, but you can pick either one.
We'll try to do Echo 4. About 5,000 feet, so that should be enough. Go on with the ground.
Pure information, Oscar 1154 Zulu weather winds.
PIA ground, Skyhawk 52090 is up by Air Aviation requesting taxi to runway 13, departure via Echo 4 if able.
Skyhawk 090, runway 13 at Echo 4, intersection departure, taxi via Delta Echo, Echo 4.
Taxi via Delta Echo, Echo 4, 090. That's the longest taxi instructions I've ever gotten here. I'm going to go up to Delta.
Wind 060 at 6, altimeter 3000.
Say 060 at 6. Okay, hold on. What did you say altimeter was?
29er, 9er.
No, it didn't change.
Yeah, so, which I mean, either runway will work. It'll just have a little bit more crosswind.
Yeah, we've already got taxi instructions. We'll just.
Yeah.
Clear left, clear right, clear straight ahead. Get onto our yellow brick road. Did you see the wind fighting me in that? When I landed at, it was Burlington?
Yeah.
It was literally ripping the controls out of my hands. That was, very interesting.
Yeah, I watched through the intro and then I skipped to the landings on most of it. I wanted to see what the landings looked like.
How'd you feel about them?
I mean, they look good. I didn't see really anything that needed to be pointed out. You know, it was done wrong or anything like that.
Clear to the right, clear to the left. Turning on to Echo. We're going to the military.
Yeah, definitely not today. They're doing a bunch of exercises this weekend. Yesterday they were doing pyrotechnic stuff down runway 4.
Nice.
And now they got a note them out that they're doing pyrotechnic crap southwest of Pekin.
Is that like flares
daily.
or the just...
I don't know, it just says pyrotechnic surface to 150 feet, so it can't be anything too big. not that anybody's going to be at 150 feet.
Bet. Oh, so they're lighting off pyrotechnics underneath the... Oh, I bet you they're doing like fake drops and then bombing wherever they drop or something.
Could be. That's usually what they end up doing. Because they save like the bag drops and stuff like that for at the airport.
Yeah. One of these wheels feels crunchy. Not doing it now, but oh, there it is. Feel that?
Was it when you hit the brake?
No, I was just coasting. Figure out which wheel it
Well, this one looks good.
looks good.
I don't see any wobbling or anything.
I don't know.
Can't be any worse than 4.2 Foxtrot. It's showing cords on one tire. That thing took it on a demo yesterday, and you can feel it when you're going down the road. It's just.
I thought if it's showing cords, that's gotta stop.
That's what I thought too, and the mechanic said it's good at the spot that's at right now, but they're going to eventually change them out.
Okay.
Yep. I kept it nice and simple on that tire. Don't want 2 blowouts in a row.
Alright, we're gonna do fuel set to both, trim set to takeoff, trim set to takeoff, flight controls, up, down, right. Instruments, good. Runway heading, good, kind of good, good, not good, bad, good. I'm really worried about this. I feel like we're gonna get on with,
Well, you got mode C, so you can get back into the Charlie, no problem. And even if you did, all you'd have to do is ask for permission to get in. They won't squawk. They know the plane's based out of here.
say ADSB down, we need, essentially.
Because you're supposed to have ADSB out to get into a Charlie.
Right.
And we do have out, it just says it's degraded.
Texture, best power, primer in and locked, 1700 RPM. Mag left. Good, back up. Good, mag right. Good, mag back to both. Good, carb test.
System test
Good.
failed.
Vacuum. Good. Amps. Volts. Good. Oil pressure, oil temp. Oil temp still coming up, oil pressure good. Idle check. Good. Up to 1000. Free takeoff, flaps are up, mixture best power, carb heat off. Whatever, spark, overheading bug, doors, windows locked. Light on, tax light off. Strobes as required. Nav and strobes. And, alright. That's, why do they keep putting 8 as a 1258. Put it on there. One 24.0. Alright.
PIA Tower, Skyhawk 52090, holding short, runway 13 at Echo 4, ready for departure.
Sky 52090, PIA Tower, roger, just waiting on St. Louis for your release.
Roger that, 090.
unscrew the...
I can't unscrew mine. I taped it.
Oh. You never know, they could unscrew out. I'm not playing with that now.
Yeah. I broke the tip off. Haha, haha. Haha.
52090, turn right heading 180, runway 13 at Echo 4, clear for takeoff.
180, clear for takeoff, runway 13090.
Wind 0608.
Said 130, right?
Huh?
Turn right heading
180.
180.
South.
Trying to write it down, I kept erasing what I was writing. Alright, 180. Release the brakes. Nobody on final, nobody on base. Clear to the left, clear to the right. Runway is clear. Runway is clear. Turning on to 13. Wind is going to be coming from our left. Ready?
I am ready.
Rotate. DY. Oil pressure good, oil temp good. Back on the runway heading. Wow, really hazy. You'd still call that 10 miles visibility though? Interesting.
Yep. Well, they can look out at those stacks, and if they can see the stacks from the tower, then it's good enough visibility.
Makes sense.
Yep, gotta get all that moisture lifted off the ground.
Thousand 400 feet. Turn right heading 180.
Sky 090, contact St. Louis departure.
St. Louis departure, 125.8, have a nice day, see ya.
You too, see ya.
St. Louis departure, Skyhawk 52090, 1,600 feet.
52090, St. Louis, radar contact 2 miles southeast of the Peoria Airport. Sir, request.
VFR cell practice area today, 090.
52090, roger, maintain VFR altimeter is 3001.
3001, 090.
Why did he ask it to say intentions? I've never had that happen before.
Probably either Peoria didn't give him enough info, or he forgot what you were gonna do.
Fair enough. Goggle time?
Sure. All right, you got the Foggles? So for now, climb up to 3,000.
I'm a little worried about this being failed.
Ignore that, it's ADSB.
No, I'm saying like traffic. Not being able to see traffic kind of sucks. But
That's all right, that's my
Legion
job.
983, turn 10 degrees left of men, altitude maintain 6,000.
10 degrees left, maintain 6,000, Legion 993.
All right, so whenever you're ready, just let me know.
I'm ready.
All right, so my airplane?
Airplane.
My airplane goes on.
Mark departure, helicopter 1400 Foxtrot, 1,300. We're just off of St. Francis Hospital en route back to Bloomington.
1400 Foxtrot, St. Louis departure, radar contact. RH2, connect Springfield Tower 121.3.
All right.
Your airplane?
My airplane.
Your airplane.
Then 54 is 00 Foxtrot, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
Start that timer. I don't even know how long 0.7 hours is.
Well, 7 hours, 0.1 is 6 minutes.
Air 5400 Foxtrot, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
Should be about 42 minutes.
Foxtrot 123.75. Thanks for your help. Good day.
Good day.
Actually, hours should probably still be in cruise for now.
Yep, we'll go all the way out to the south practice area and then we'll start maneuver.
It's so much smoother up here right now than it was last week.
I know. Super nice out. It's nice to come out in the mornings. Been like that pretty much all week with Austin. It's super smooth at like 7:30 in the morning. Sucks for ground reference maneuvers because you don't have any wind to really fight you.
Yeah, we're about to have a ton of wind. Or not a ton, but enough that reference maneuvers are going to be nice and fun a little bit later. Alright, taxi light, landing light off. We'll leave our mixture engines, we're going to do maneuvers in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
Coming up on Pekin Airport.
Yep. Looks like it's nice and quiet down there for now. Alright, so just like I did last time when we come out here and we practice instrument, I'll be playing the role of ATC, just make sure you don't talk to ATC. But you can talk you can talk to me all you want. But
oh, we gotta do our clearing turn before we do anything.
Huh?
We gotta do our clearing turns.
That's why I'm your eyes and ears on this. That doesn't count for the other one. It counts for everything else that you do, but instrument you're solely by what the DPE says. Ease your eyes and ears.
Legion 993, descend and maintain 3000, heading 310.
The heck was that?
I can confirm altitude.
Legion 993, maintain 3000, heading 310.
Okay, maintain 3000, heading 310, Legion 993.
He sounds sleepy.
Yeah, he does.
Quattro 1400 Foxtrot, request frequency change.
000 Foxtrot, radio service terminated, frequency change approved.
Change approved, thank you.
So I don't think we ever talked about diversions, but how do you like call out a diversion? Do you just tell whoever you're talking to diverting to airport name for X reason.
Yeah, so like if you pick a location, so like what he'll do, you won't do it under the Foggles, but
6 miles.
when we're done with the Foggles, we'll kind of simulate it a little bit. We'll act like we're flying somewhere, and then,
contact Peoria Tower 124.0.
then you could just say, you know, we're going to divert for weather to Indianapolis or whatever he ends up telling you, and then he'll say, okay, roger that, I'll update that, and do you need a vector over there? And then, you know, you could say yes or no. He'll give you a heading to start, and then boom, you're good to go. Or you just tell him what your initial heading is going to be, or he just expects you to start turning to Indy.
Okay.
That's the one I got on my check ride. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve this time. If he's the DPE doing the check ride.
So much easier to keep my altitude today. I was doing woo 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 last time.
Oh yeah. Get those gusty winds in there, and you fight to keep an altitude. Skyhawk 090, turn right heading 240.
Turn right heading 240, 090. Does a DPE do Foggle flight?
Yeah, you'll have to do Foggles with him.
Okay.
You're going to do turns, climbs, descents, unusual attitudes, VOR tracking, and that's about it. Then he'll move on. Because he has to do VOR tracking at some point, and what better time to do it than when you're under the Foggles? Give you a good challenge. Skyhawk 52090, turn left heading 120.
Turn left heading 120, 090.
And Skyhawk 52090, for spacing, can you give me 3,500?
3,500, 090. Oh, goddamn, that's bright.
Damn you, ATC.
Nope, that's as good as it gets. All right, rip.
Skyhawk 52090, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270. Oh, thank you. This hurts without having goggles, or without having my sunglasses on.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start recommending people buy the ones that are the black ones instead. Just because they'll block out the sun compared to these white ones that Sporties gives. Doing good on your altitude. Now, when you're looking at altitude, are you looking at the altitude indicator or are you looking at the G5?
Both of them.
Okay.
Mostly this one, though. Try to get these to match actually. Because this is always way off to what this one's showing. Sure, these are pretty much the same. Well.
Alright, so if we did a 180 degree turn, how long would it take us to get around to heading of 090?
1 minute.
Okay, and how do we know that?
Because it's 2 minutes for 360.
Alright.
Or for it should be anyway, for a standard rate turn.
Yep, and what's the standard rate turn in a 172?
15 degrees bank.
Yep, somewhere between 15 and 17. Just kind of depends on your speed, because it'll change with speed.
Okay. Yeah, we're at cruise, so if we were at 90 knots, I think it'd be 2 minutes, right?
For a standard rate, for a 180 or?
Yeah, for 180 standard, or just a standard 360. Or is that also done at cruise speed?
It's usually done around cruise speeds, like maneuvering speed.
Okay.
So when you're about 100 or so, then it should take the full 2 minutes to come all the way around. If you're going faster, like say 120 or 130, would that take longer or shorter?
The faster you go, the faster your turn will be. Right? Am I wrong about that?
It'll take a little bit longer, and why will it take a little bit longer?
I don't know, because I would think you have more lift to be able to just, well, I guess you'd have to pull on the stick harder.
Well, you don't really have to pull the stick harder, but think of your radius of your circle.
It's a bigger radius. Yeah,
it's going to be a bigger radius. You're covering more ground at a faster speed. So it's going to take you longer to do that. So it might take you maybe 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
976, 4,700, climbing 5,000.
Something like that.
5976, St. Louis
All right,
departure, contact
Skyhawk 52090.
Climb, maintain
Turn
10,000,
left heading 120, descend and maintain 3000.
120, 3000, 090.
Surgeon 976, contact Chicago Center 135.15.
3515, Sky 5976.
Please 1191, St. Louis Road X-rays, Carina Bloomington, plan visual approach runway 11. On request, time, let me call it tower. Please 1191, plan visual approach runway 2, and turn 10 degrees left. And leaves 1191, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 3000.
Alright, so
He's getting the knife! Ah!
I said stay on altitude, damn it. When?
Oh, I saw the chillest dude yesterday at the hospital. I was walking back from like the vending machine or whatever, and this dude was on a gurney coming out of the EMT, calm as a cucumber, holding like a gauze strip right here, covered in blood. Like obviously had just gotten stabbed. Just chilling, just sitting there having a great time. I'm like, how are you so calm? I don't know, maybe they gave him a sedative or something to chill him out, but It was just like a normal Saturday night for him. Just.
Jeez. All right. So one of the things he will do is partial panel with you. So he's going to cover up your attitude indicator, your turn coordinator, or your direction gyro.
Oh no!
All right. So now we have to start timing our turns, or using the compass and doing dealing with the magnetic errors. So let's do a left turn to 300.
Left turn 300.
So which direction is the compass going to initially go?
And it's accelerating north. So it's gonna accelerate to the north.
But are you accelerating?
Sorry, not accelerating. What's the other one? Can you remind me of the acronym, pretty please?
It's either nose or unos, whichever one you learn.
Yeah, nose. Oh shit. It's north over south. Ah, no, fuck. Why do I do this?
All right, so north opposite.
North opposite, south exaggerating.
There you go. So we were turning to the north. So what's it going to initially do?
Opposite, so it was lagging behind.
Yep, so it's lagging behind. So as we're coming back around to the heading, you know you're going to have to lead it just a little bit. Usually in the northern hemisphere, about this area, you're looking about 30 degrees ahead of it.
Oh, I was way off. But now it's north.
Please 1191, Bloomington Airport, 1 o'clock, 12 miles.
So it's still a north heading, so it's still opposite. So
now it should
Please 1191, clear visual approach 192, contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
Yeah.
all right.
North.
So that's how the compass is responding. If you use unos, it's what you have to do. Undershoot north, overshoot south. Whichever one you want to remember, but I like teaching nose because you get to actually see what the compass is doing.
For some reason my brain is not latching on to opposite. North, opposite, south, exaggerate. North, opposite, north, opposite, north, opposite, south, exaggerate. North, opposite, south, exaggerate. God. I was like literally forgetting it after you just told me, because opposite is, I don't use opposite like in anything, so my brain is like, what is that word? You don't even know that. Forget about it. North, opposite, south, exaggerate. And then accelerating north, decelerating south.
Yeah, so that's if you make power changes.
Yeah.
So if you, well, we don't have much room to accelerate, but if you decelerate.
It'll start.
See how it shifted south on you?
Yeah.
Alright, so why don't you give me a right-hand turn back to, why don't you give me a left-hand turn to south?
Left turn south. North opposite, south exaggerate! Whoop, 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 whoop,
So how many
whoop,
seconds are you expecting it to take?
That's a great question. About 30-ish. Somewhere in that realm. Nope, wasn't enough. I was exaggerating. About 35. There we go. Technically the roads are cheating, so I'm trying not to look at the roads while I'm looking up here. But they're not quite
It gets easy to cheat when you're doing that. If you just bring your eyes up just a little bit, everybody does it. Huh.
Indeed.
Uh-huh. Bad. Bad, Logan.
He stabbed me.
You're failed. Go home.
He failed. Go to the grave.
He who stays off altitude gets stabbed inside.
About to leave the practice area though.
Yeah, we got a little bit of room here.
Do. Phenomena.
Alright, Skyhawk 52090, turn left heading 120.
Turn left heading 120, 090.
Skyhawk 090, can you give me a climb up to 3,500?
3,500, 090.
I'm just going to go far enough to get us far enough east because we're getting too far to the west. Once we get a little bit of this out of the way, I'll get the sun out of your eyes. Trying to go at a somewhat of an angle here.
That's okay. Gotta get used to it at some point. Oh, that's kind of cheating too.
For what?
The track.
I think you just send it back to the setting screen. Or one of those, yeah. Alright, Skyhawk 52090, turn left heading 030.
Turn left heading 030, 090.
Bullshit. High sleep score. Bullshit, I didn't sleep well at all. What, for the 2 hours I got? No, I was kidding.
You want to say that to the camera a little bit louder? I at least got 6 hours.
I got about 6. Alright, so some of the things you'll have, we can do unusual attitudes. Knock those out again. And then we'll do some VOR tracking. We'll see where we're at on time on that. So we'll do unusual attitudes, so I'll take over the airplane, so I got the plane.
Airplane.
Alright. So you'll put your chin against your chest and then tilt it to the left against your shoulder, just rest it there.
And it's nap time now.
All right, recover.
Did you fuck with the trim?
I did not.
Well, why not?
Didn't think about it at the time. I see you playing with trim.
Just going a little bit slower, so it was trying to recover it.
All right, so what did you notice when you first?
We were going up when the power's out. So I pushed in the power and I leveled the wings. Prevented the stall.
So push in the power, level the wings. What about your bank? Is there any specific order you're doing any of this in?
Power in, bank, level, and then coming back down. That was the order I did it in.
Okay.
As I figure power is your most important thing if you're going up, and then bank is the second most important thing, because if you pull while you're still banking, you're just going to go up and then spin. So you want to level it out and then push down. I mean, I guess I kind of did bank and pushing down at the same time, but...
So you add power, but what happens when you add power to the nose?
That's going to wah, or wah. What are the two?
Well, which one is it? Think about the position you were in.
Wah. Yeah, so if it would have pushed me into the ground.
Oh, it wouldn't push you in the ground. Were you nose high or nose down?
Nose high.
So nose high with a higher angle of attack, high power settings. Which way is the nose going to go?
Down to the left.
Oh, it'll go up and left.
It'll go up, and why would it go up to the left?
Well, when you add power, what's going to happen to the airplane? The nose is going to rise. Anytime you add power, nose is going to rise, but also you got your left turning tendencies that are pulling the airplane left because you have a high angle of attack, high power setting. So you're pulling the nose left. So like you had mentioned, you add the power, but then the first thing I would do is I'd get the nose down so your angle of attack gets decreased so you don't get close to a stall. Because what causes a stall?
Low speed. Yeah, because you were kind of like this, and I feel like I just instinctively I did both at the same time, but I would say I probably did wings level first.
In a high attitude, you can do that. You can do both at the same time. That's the other one that you can't.
Yeah, it's the other one that you have to do wings level and then pull gently. And
yep. Okay, so why don't you put me on a south heading, and then you said, so what induces a stall?
Critical angle of attack at low speeds.
Yep. It's all, well, not necessarily on low speeds. You can stall at any airspeed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When we get you out of the Foggles, I'll demonstrate how that occurs. You could do it at 100 knots and stall the airplane.
Just by pulling back really far?
It has nothing to do with speed. It's all angle of attack.
Interesting. I didn't know that part.
Yep. And he'll ask a question like that probably when you're in the ground session. He'll ask you, well, what causes a stall?
Critical angle of attack.
Yep. And if you say anything to do with speed, he's going to say, oh, really? Okay, well, at a high speed or low speed? And you're going to go low speed, and he's going, oh, okay, can you only stall at low speeds?
And I'm going to go, oh.
And then you're going to go, oh, okay, so we need to talk about that. And then he'll dive in on it. So just make sure you know that you can stall at any speed.
Why does it sound like the DPE is just going to be a lesson rather than a check?
It's a conversation between you two, is all it is. It's like you're talking to me across the table, and we're buddies. He just wants to know that you know how to be safe in an airplane and fly the airplane. He's not looking to be perfectionist. You know, when you get to weather, he's not going to expect a meteorology report out of you, but he's going to expect that you can read the charts, you can understand them and stuff like that. But he's not going to go into some like, oh, what's Tuesday's weather look like?
Your mom.
Your mom.
Big, round, and...
Yeah.
I almost made that worse. We'll keep it there. All right, there you go. There's your heading.
All right, my airplane.
Your airplane.
All right, smart ass.
Big around and west. I feel like if I said that during a check ride, I'd get reamed. You'd be like, right, you failed this check ride, have a nice day.
Alright, so which direction do you think we're turning right now?
Left.
Okay. Shallow or steep?
Shallow.
Okay. Alright, smart ass.
Oh, Jesus. I think if you want to confuse me, you just got to do it for a bit longer. Wait for like the inner ear to kick out. I think you playing with the pedals. Whee!
Okay, recover.
And it's going 130 fucking knots, Cameron.
Yep. Need to see how you react when you're against the yellow line. Because that's what he'll do.
Very gently pull up. This is the fastest I've ever gone on this plane, actually. Any plane.
Yeah, it's stupid easy to get 283 into yellow arc. That plane's just so light that that engine just pulls it right into the yellow arc. This plane, yeah, you can go full throttle, level cruise, and you'll be right at the edge of the yellow. Alright, so let's see here. 0.5, you said you needed 0.7?
0.7, yeah.
Alright, you still got some time, yeah. Alright. Alright, so which radial are you on?
3435, 349.
Which radial are you on?
Huh?
Which radial are you on?
Which radio am I on? Oh, the Peoria.
Oh, you got Peoria tuned in. Okay, so how, is it working? Alright, so you got Peoria in. Yep, watch your altitude. Alright, so which radial did you say you're on?
Well, I was on 349, now I'm on about 345-ish. I wanted to tune in.
263 Victor, silence, first spring altimeter 299er.
Let's start heading towards 340. 345, I mean.
So is that the radio you're on?
Oh, it'd be the, sorry, one.
So yeah,
165.
technically you're on the 165 radio right now out of Peoria.
Going 2, 3, 4, 5, but yeah, radio will be out, yeah. So if I wanted to do reverse sensing,
that'd be the other way to do it. Alright, so as long as you recognize that, because likely what he'll say is something like, join the 350 radial out of Peoria.
Out of Peoria?
Yep.
So he wants me to do a from? Or does it not matter? That's a tricky keyword there. out of Peoria makes me think it wants me to leave Peoria at the 350. So
yeah, I mean, yep. So
that would mean I'd have to pass over the VOR to go to the from, go in the opposite direction.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, technically, the 350 radial extends all the way through. That comes out on the other side as well. It's just a 2 indication to the 350.
Right. Which is what we're doing right now.
Yep. So you're flying to the 350 radial now.
And there it is. About to way overshoot it because I was going too steep. But we're gonna have to, am I good to still fly this as a solo?
Yeah. I would just make sure if you use the Wi-Fi connected to the links to shut it off.
Oh yeah, I haven't connected to it because it's failed, so I'm using the internet traffic. But I haven't seen anything pop up.
No, there's hardly anything out there right now.
Oh no, I do have it connected to links. That's why it wasn't working. Okay.
Yeah, if you just connect and let it connect to towers, or through your phone to the towers, or however you'll end up doing that, that's going to be your best way to do it today, because it's not getting ADS-BN signal, so you're not going to get signal from it.
Yeah.
Okay, turn right heading 090.
Turn right heading 090.
So, when talking VORs, what are the things we have to know about as we get closer to the VOR, what to expect?
The cone of confusion.
Okay, how big is that typically?
When you're within about 5 nautical miles.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer than that. It's usually about 3 nautical miles, but it just kind of depends on how high you are, because it kind of goes up in a cone shape as it goes up.
3 nautical miles. What you looking at?
Oh, I'm just looking out the window. How'd you know what I'm looking at? Don't be looking at me. Look at the airplane. Son of a bitch. Keep staring at me, I'm going to put you in an unusual attitude.
Stare at me again, I'll pull out your power.
Alright, turn to a heading of south. Alright.
South, exaggerate.
Once you get to a heading of south, let me know when you're rolled out and level.
Yep.
Alright. You're going to take the foggles off, I got control.
I already know what you're about to do. I don't know where the case went.
Nope, that's, oh, I put this one right here. I swear, if somebody takes this out of this airplane, I'm going to put a tag in the fucking case.
Might be worth just doing that already. Do
Not
not remove from airplane.
Well, I put it in there so many times that we started with 6 of these. Now I'm down to 3. I need to know who's taking these things home. Start charging them sporties. I had my $20 Maui gem cases that are in there. Oh. Alrighty, so
do what you want to do.
You're fucking waiting for it, that's why. Alright, your engine's on fire.
Engine's on fire?
Don't be too aggressive with it. All you need to do is get it into a 45-degree bank and let it start descending.
Gotta get down to the yellow arc. My engine's on fire.
You don't have to be in the yellow arc. You just have to be over 100.
No, I've been told yellow arc.
Not by me, you haven't. As long as you're over 100, you'll blow out the fire. But quicker you go, doesn't hurt.
I would have also, pulled out mixture, turned off mags, turned off the engine essentially. My engine was on fire.
So where are you going?
I don't know yet. My engine's still on fire, according to you. You haven't said my engine's out yet.
No, you still gotta find a place to land.
I do.
Otherwise, you're just spiraling to Earth.
There's a bunch of nice landing spots down here.
Yeah, so you gotta pick one out for the DP.
Right there. I got it.
Is it this one right here?
This strip.
Okay. You got your landing spot, checklist. Ran through all your items on the checklist.
Walking 7700 emergency. Talking to whoever I need to talk to. Engine's still on fire, still coming down. Engine on fire still?
Well, you have to assume it's on fire to right before landing. So you just got to get yourself set up for a landing.
Usually you say my engine's out, and I can set up for a landing.
Yeah, about 500 feet here. We could say it's out for right now, so.
It's out for now? Okay.
Now you just got to set up and bring her down here.
Ah, this is the scary part. Pitch for best airspeed. We're below our minimums.
Alright, which field are you going for?
I was trying to go for that one and I missed it completely.
Yep, and now what else do you see about that field?
There's a lot of a big...
Yeah.
I didn't see that while we're up in the air either. That would have sucked.
That would have been an interesting landing.
Nope, that was a bad one. I think I was going too fast and I didn't set up. As I was waiting for my engine to...
So run through your ABCDs. Make sure you do them all in order. So airspeed.
Well, so whenever we've done engine fires, it's always been you do that, and then when you say engine's out, then I level off, do my ABCs, and then I start. But you were saying go fast so, until you're...
You need to be over 100 to put out the fire. If you're doing an emergency descent coming down to get it on the ground, then yes, you have to be at the edge of the yellow arc. Not entering the yellow, which you had about a 45-degree in, so you can call that emergency descent if you want. So nothing wrong with what you did. So you got your airspeed, best landing spot. That's something immediate that you have to pick out because you have to have something to circle down to. You can't just wait until the fire's out. Pick a spot, try and do it. First thing you should always do is spin the GPS real fast and see if there's anything you can get to. If you can't get to it, which you're to assume you can't on the check ride, you're going to go to a field. So grab a field right outside your window so you can continue to circle over it. Then you run into your checklist. The easiest way to do this is up and left sweep. So go down and say, oh, there's fuel. We don't want to feed it, so that's off. Mixture, we'll pull that out. Carbide doesn't care. Mixture don't care. Lights don't care. You can turn the magnetos off if you want to, so you don't create spark out front to the engine.
Yeah, I picked a bad field, to be honest.
I think probably what affected it the most is you waited to do all the stuff until you got at lower altitude, so then it would have been rushing to get everything done.
Well, that's what I'm saying is whenever I've ever done engine out, it's okay. Your engine is on fire. Do yellow arc until you, the instructor, tells me your engine's no longer on fire. At which point, then I would pull up again, and then I should already have a field picked out, sure, but I should be basically setting up at that point. But we were already at 1,500 feet. When you're like, okay, your engine's on fire. I'm like, whoa, I'm going 100.
Well, you have to assume that the engine stays on fire until you can no longer commit to it being on fire, and now I have to put the airplane down now.
Okay.
So, because if he says, oh, your fire's out, and you're at 2,000 feet, you're going to bring the nose up. What's going to happen when you bring the nose up to level it out? You're going to slow down.
Yeah.
you're going to get below 100, then he's going to go, oh, your fire reignited. And then you're going to have to put the nose back down. So now you're playing the up, down, up, down. So just keep that emergency descent down until you have to set up for the landing, and then pull out of it and start setting up for landing. We'll try that one again. All right, so engine out. All right.
Hey, pitch for best airspeed.
Yep, and don't forget carb since you're going to pull it all the way out. There you go. All right, so what's your best speed?
60 something.
You should have this committed to memory.
5.
65, all right. So
Why am I hearing?
It's just the wind over the plane.
Okay. I like that field, nice and long, nice and flat. So that's what I'm gonna aim for.
All right, so now this one is an easy one where you're like, all right, can I make it to an airfield because I'm gliding at this point? So can you make it to an airfield?
No, 6 nautical miles.
All right, you think you can make it there in 6 miles?
No.
You can always turn towards it, see if you can.
I could, but I am committed to this field at the moment.
Okay. All right, so airspeed, best spot, checklist, engines failed, what are you going to try?
Put fuel to both, mixture in, prime it once, try to restart the engine. Engine doesn't come back on, turn it off, take out mixture, put fuel back to a single, make sure we don't have like another engine fire happening if it doesn't ignite. First time. Wind is coming from 070, so I'd be heading, yeah, I would want to try and land this way. One more circle. It's really loud.
Yeah, it's just the wind blowing over the engine.
7700, mayday, Skyhawk 52090, engine out, landing in a field, approximately 7 miles to the of IL-45, about 8 miles to the southeast of Pekin. Mayday. Is that a good enough call for you?
Line 47 kilos, St. Louis approachable, altimeter 3002.
Now, if you're talking to St. Louis approach, all you have to say is you have an engine out. You're going to be putting it down in a field. He's got you on radar, so he knows where you're at.
St. Louis departure, Cirrus 246 Whiskey Hotel, 2,600 for 5,000.
246 Whiskey Hotel, St. Louis departure, radar contact, maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, 6 Whiskey Hotel.
Which field is it you're going to?
I want the strip right there. Trying to line up with the strip right now, actually.
The real dark strip right there?
Yep. Which I think is still too high, but always try and minimums. Yeah, I would have overshot it a little bit, but still better than it was last time. I need to do more of these, to be honest.
The slips?
No, the picking spots out to land and trying to get in position to do them because I keep being too high every single time.
Okay, so a couple things I want to point out on that one. You did the checklist just fine, running through it. Just make sure you get it done fairly quickly so you can spend the majority of the time actually flying the airplane. When you're setting up to come in to land, why were you making turns left and right like that? Like you were snaking around.
Just trying to get enough distance and lowered my height enough to get in position.
So,
I guess
so
I should have just been doing circles. I don't know why I was snaking.
So what do we do at a normal airport when we're coming in to help us set up for landing?
Traffic pattern.
So build a box pattern and start keeping everything as normal as possible for yourself.
Well, that was the problem. Is I started doing the box pattern, but I was still like 2,000 feet above where I needed to be. And then as I started turning around, I realized, oh, if I turn, I was turning and I was like, okay, I'm still way too far. So I tried to go back out to the box and kept going and then turn around and I was still too high.
Yeah, because it looked like what you were trying to do is you're trying to lose a bunch of altitude while you're out here snaking around, and then you came back around and set up for a final coming in.
Yeah.
Why not enter into a traffic pattern and keep flying a traffic pattern around? You might be too high, but you might just need one more lap around the pattern to be able to do that. You know, just keep it as normal as possible, because then, you know, you get a beam your downwind point, then you just treat it like normal. You know, if you need to add flaps, you can add flaps. You know, if not, then you don't need them. But then at that point, that gives you a little bit better judgment as to whether you're high coming in, because you can imagine a runway being there.
Yeah.
And then you can say, well, I'm a little higher than what I want. I'll slip it down at this point and try and bring it down the runway. But the more you keep it as normal as possible, as if you're going into peaking, it's just a grass strip, the easier it makes it. You just have to make sure you don't come in over the top of the runway at 500 feet and go, that ain't going to work, and try to think you're going to do another pattern around, because that won't happen.
That's what I just tried to do, yeah. Sorry, everybody in those houses. I gave them a nice little wake-up call at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Time for church, get up. All right, the other thing I wanted to mention to you, so you had mentioned you were landing to the north. Where was the wind coming out of?
Oh, it was tailwind, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't a tailwind, it was a crosswind.
Oh, it was it was a cross. I was right though, it said, oh yeah, 070, so yeah, it was
coming, so essentially out the east, so basically you're landing with a crosswind when you're coming in. So it just would have been a little bit easier if you set up something into the wind, going east-west.
But I picked this way, because that's where the rows were, so I just tried to do the most headwind I possibly could.
Yeah. I mean, when it's light winds like this, you don't have to worry too much about the crosswind, but
pure altimeter 3001.
something to think about. All right, so yeah, you can pull the power out. All right. Then you can pull your carb heat out for simulation. There you go. All right, walk me through it.
That one, with the house in the field and the nice long runway. Best airspeed, best place to land. Coming. C checklist, fuel set to both, make sure back in, prime, crank, no crank, turn off, make sure out, fuel back to single. Got this area coming from this way, so I want to try and keep this my final leg at 3,000. Gonna go ahead and try and circle around this guy. 7700, Mayday, Skyhawk 52090, coming down in the field, about 5 miles to the southeast of Pekin. Full, Mayday. I'm on fire! Ah! Landing light on. Oh, my ears keep popping. Alright, we are right at pattern altitude.
Yeah, so you basically got a pattern started now, so now it's just bringing it into land. You just know that you don't have any power holding you up.
Yep, so it's
So
going
you
to
just
be
have
like
to
a
adjust
power
your-
off 180.
St. Louis
Actually-
departure, Skyhawk 79283, 1,600 for 3,000.
For 3,000, climbing 3,000.
Number 7. Number 7 under 283, St. Louis departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, resume navigation.
Resume navigation, 79283.
Could have extended a little bit more.
Line 947 Kilo, contact Chicago, center 123.75, good day.
At some point I'm going to add flaps. Add flaps. Add flaps. This has been the best setup I've done so far. Flip it in a little bit and I would have made that buttery smooth. We're going to go ahead and minimums. First notch flaps. Second notch flaps. All the way up. That would have been a nice landing.
Yeah, that would have been good. He'll probably take you a little bit lower than that. He'll probably take you down to the whole 500 feet above the ground. So,
Well, that was 500 feet above the ground. That was, I'm assuming elevation here is 600 feet. So I always try to go at about 1,100, but we went to about 900 there. So I don't like that, but it's still better than me saying, hey, I think we should go around, and then going, no, you're good, keep going. No, my personal minimum. I do wish we could do a soft field landing, like practicing
we will.
power off, no, like practicing the engine out, soft field landing kind of thing, but
Number 123,
Well,
Charlie, St. Louis approach.
it might be something we could do here in a little bit.
Advising you have information.
I'm waiting for-
Yankee, expect runway 11.
I'm waiting for
090 10 Sky Clear.
Tri-County to open up.
8 altimeter.
I haven't heard if he's opened up his field yet or not.
Use landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice to airmen runway 13.
Don't touch this.
Out of service. Advise on this contact, get information Quebec.
power out.
Go tower information Quebec 1354 Zulu observation, wind 090 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 8, altimeter 3001. Visual approach and use landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice to airmen runway 13 out of marker out of service. Advise on this contact, you have information Quebec.
Okay. You want to go back to Peoria?
Yeah, why don't we go back to the, if you wanted to do some specialty landings, we can do that until closer to 9:30, or we can just do a full stop. Your choice.
We'll see how many we can get in.
Okay.
St. Louis approach, Skyhawk 52090, information Quebec, we want to get back to Peoria.
52090, roger, you want runway 13 or runway 4?
Runway 13, 090.
090, resume navigation for runway 13.
Zoom on navigation, runway 13, 090.
Gonna let me select for you. Come on. Oh, there's a RNAV. Oh well, that's in there now. I'd have to go to flight plan. How do you just clear?
Go to menu.
St. Louis departure, radar contact, maintain 10,000.
There you go.
Still having me go to EP. Because procedure's still, no, procedure's empty.
It's because
Flight plan.
that was the last thing that you had in there, so it's going to hold it until you set something up.
Okay. Interesting. Probably keep going towards Peoria. Not bad. I want to do a power off 180 with you. What do we tell them for that? It'll be a short approach?
It depends on if he's got traffic. If he's got traffic, then you'll want to announce that you would like a short approach, and he'll either approve it or deny it. But if there's nobody in the pattern, and you're just the only person there,
November 6th, Echo Whiskey, contact
you won't
Chicago
really care.
Center 119.22. Get a
So do you know what they mean, what they're expecting when you say short approach?
52090, contact Peoria Tower 124.0. Get a
Cutting the box.
124.090, have a nice day. Peoria Tower, Skyhawk 52090, inbound runway 13.
Skyhawk 52090, Peoria Tower, wind 0706. Did you want runway 13 or did you want to make straight in runway 4? I do have someone pattern work for runway 4.
We'll do pattern work with runway 4 then. We want to do some touch and goes, 090.
Skyhawk 090, Roger. If you could go ahead and square your base off to final for me.
Squaring base off the final, 090.
Check 42 Foxtrot, you can start your downwind.
Turning down my 3542 Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, start her downwind, so she must have them on like an extended, either upwind or crosswind off of 4.
They are still on their, yeah, they just started their downwind.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, runway 4, clear for the option. Traffic is a Skyhawk on a 5-mile right base for runway 4. You're going to be number 1.
Number 1 in the pattern, clear for runway 4, clear for the option, 090.
That was 42 Fox, I think. Hold on.
Oh, this is 090.
Oh, I thought you said 42 Fox.
No, they're having us go before. You can ask for clarification if you want.
Oh, we'll be fine. She would have come back and said something.
Was that 3542 Foxtrot?
Check 42 Foxtrot, you're going to be number 1 to the field. 090 is on a 5-mile right base for runway 4. You're going to be number 1. They'll follow you.
We will be number 1 at 3542 Foxtrot, clear to land runway 4.
Skywas 5455, contact St. Louis departure.
Roger, good day, Skywas 5455.
I swear to God, she said 090, but that's my bad. That would have been embarrassing.
Can we get the option, 3542 Foxtrot?
42 Foxtrot, runway 4, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 3542 Foxtrot, runway 4.
Trying to see if I can get a visual on now, because I don't get to see them yet.
They're still on their downwind leg.
I think I see them. Yeah, I got them.
Down in sight too. And they're like halfway down their downwind. Landing light on. I'll wait for carb heat. That was my bad.
That's all right. She should have caught it, but she didn't. The other plane caught it.
I said 090 at the end. I'm surprised she didn't. I'm going to do a left turn.
I wouldn't do it without telling her you're doing that, because she's not expecting you to do this.
PIA Tower 090, I'm doing a left 360 onto the final for runway 04.
Skype 090, roger.
Good point.
Yeah, she'd be like, where's he going?
Not quite a left 360, but trying to give him more time. I see him on his base, I think.
Skype 090, runway 4, clear for the option. After the option, make left traffic.
Runway 4 clear for the option. After the option, make left traffic 090.
Alright, well I guess we're not doing power enough 180s.
We'll have to see what they give. We may not. It's going to depend on the spacing and whatnot.
Alright, Carpete. I do not see at all. Should be finishing out his base turn right about now.
I haven't seen anything climb off of the runway yet.
No, he hasn't landed yet. I don't think so.
Oh, my ADSB's not picking them up.
If only we had.
PIA Tower, Sky 23798, holding short of runway 13 at Echo 5, ready for departure.
Sky 23798, PIA Tower, hold short of runway 13 at Echo 5, traffic landing and departing runway 4.
Hold short 13 at Echo 5, 23798.
Yeah, he just landed.
I have that traffic in sight, 090.
090, roger.
Man, I'm so glad I got Lisa. First notch flaps. I wish they would have switched to runway 13 for our pattern work, but I'm not doing traffic with somebody else in the pattern, different runway. A bad idea. Flaps.
Alright, so they're airborne.
You gotta leave it, so we're basically gonna do one touch and go and then one land.
Yeah, we'll probably have to see. Alright, so what are you aiming for?
The big white 1,000 footers.
Okay.
The thick solids.
So we're going to touch down on the solids.
That's the plan.
Alright.
See if it actually gets done. I have a lot of crosswind right now.
So what are you aiming for if you're going to touch down on the solids?
The 3 stripes.
3 stripes and header.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, PIA Tower, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, 3542 Foxtrot.
Oops. Should have flared more. A little early.
Alright, so.
RIP in, flaps up. Good. Full stop. Go.
Skyhawk 23798, wind 070 at 7, runway 13 at Echo 5, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Runway heading cleared for takeoff, 13-23798.
Yep, should have flared more. I'm still getting...
That wasn't a bad landing. That was actually a pretty decent landing. You touched down a little bit early from your point, so they give you your point or plus 400 on that one.
Yeah.
So
because it was early, that would have been a fail, yeah.
So that one worked out for you. I think part of that was because you came down a little fast and then you were kind of dragging the power to hold you in until you got to the runway and then you set down. If you come down right at your aiming point and then get into your ground effect and pull the power out, it probably would have just set down right on the 1,000-footers. But you didn't have much room as soon as you got in there because you were already slow. So as soon as you got to ground effect, it pulled the power out, it just came down.
Yeah.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, base turn approved, runway 4 cleared for the option. Traffic, Skyhawk departing runway 13 prior to your arrival. Will be runway heading.
Base turn approved, 3542 Foxtrot, runway 4 cleared for the option. We'll keep an eye out for the traffic.
Weren't they extending his crosswind or are they extending his base?
They extended his downwind, and now he's on a base.
Okay, so I'm good to do my downwind turn.
Yep, they haven't told you anything otherwise.
I probably should have kept my iPad on me because I just realized I don't have traffic.
That's all right. We know there's just one in the pattern. Everything else they'll call out to you. So he should be base to final now.
Skyhawk 7908, contact St. Louis departure. Have a good flight.
On over to St. Louis departure, we'll see you at 23798.
Okay, there's him. He's coming over the smokestacks now. And then the other one should be on final. Oh, he's on base leg still. I got him straight out.
Yeah, I see him.
Skyhawk 090, number 2 following Skyhawk on a 1-mile final, runway 4 cleared to the option.
Runway 4 clear the option, number 2 in the traffic pattern. This will be a full stop, terminate.
Roger.
Look at this crazy crosswind correction though. I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees, and the trees say, "Fuck you!" First notch flaps. Pitch for 80.
And how long do you have the airplane for till today?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock? Okay.
I doubt I'm going to be out for till 2, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, if you're still up and flying around when I get back, I'll just be in the lobby. So I'm going to see if those A-10s come in. I'm going to have the front desk paging me if they do show up.
That'd be real nice to see.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
No, I'm going to go out and do some maneuvers, and then I'll come back and do some landings, I think.
Okay.
Fill out some of that solo time. I might complete it all on accident, to be honest, depending on how much I want to do, but I doubt I'm going to want to do a whole crap ton. So once again, trying to aim for those 3 solid lines. He's taken off already. Getting a little gooshed out there. Oh, birds. Clear.
There you go. Nice job.
Thank you. Nose wheel off the ground a little bit. See how far I can keep going.
You can try to shoot for, I was going to say shoot for echo and then try to get off of that because they got the other guy in the pattern.
That's fair.
If he tells you to extend down to Alpha 4, you can always do that, but I would just try to get first available taxiway.
Skyhawk 090, contact PIA ground 125.8.
125.8, 090.
12185.
Correction, contact ground 0.85.
0.85, 090.
The wrong frequency.
I saw, yeah, I was like, wait, I'm on 0.85, repeating what he said. iPad back. Really don't know why I took it off. It does make it a little bit easier to land, but yeah. Right, landing, flaps up, carpet in, strobes off, strobe light off, landing light off, taxi light on, needle heat off, make sure as required, make sure good, trim takeoff, We are good to go. Contact ground 0.85. Got my iPad up. Whew! Wait, why did it don't flip my airport? Crazy. We're off at Echo. PIA ground, Skyhawk 52090, just off of runway 04 at Echo, requesting taxi to PIA Aviation.
Skyhawk 52090, PIA ground, taxi to parking via Alpha Papa, good day.
Taxi via Alpha Papa 090. Go left, go to the right, clear straight ahead. Yeah, look at that wind. That's like barreling down 13 right now. That's crazy.
Well, you can say he must be doing crosswind practice.
Well, they're saying the wind's 070, and they said it like, and then they said it changes 090, and I'm like, I
think it's slowly shifting because yeah, it is off of 13. It probably is about a 090 right now.
Fine.
Good.
Alpha Papa.
Yeah.
Papa. paw. Alright, and then, I guess, are you going to write down Hub's tack, and then I'll write down Hub's tack, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, when we land, then we're going to figure up the Hobbs time and tack time to figure out what your total time is. You got 0.7 of it, instrument in. We stopped right at the 0.7, so you'll have that. And then we'll fill the logbook out accordingly for that. And then the rest of it's just solo time. You'll have a separate entry for solo.
Do you want to fill the logbook out before I go up?
Yeah, I could probably knock it out. If you want, I could probably just fill it out at the airplane if you're wanting to go right back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is go right back up.
Yeah, so you can just park on one of the tees out here since you're going to be going right back up.
Oh yeah, because we got to pull it all back now. Why can't they just themselves? Alright, ELT Bear Silent, avionics off. See you. Hello. Good afternoon. So, I am by myself in the aircraft again today. I just got done doing a little morning flight for some last little bit of simulated instrument that I needed to do. And you and I are going up today to do some maneuvers by ourselves with nobody else to tell us what to do, how to do it. We have to basically adhere to our own tolerances, adhere to our own stuff. And what I have right here, I'm going to show the camera, is a list of all of the required maneuvers that we have to do today. Not all of them, because obviously we can't do power off 180s and diversions and things like that. So most of it we should be able to do those. So like we're going to be doing traffic pattern, climb, landing. Maybe we'll do a short field, soft field, takeoff, landing. We're mostly going to be focusing on the maneuvers. So we're going to be doing straight and level flight, constant speed, climb descents, turn to headings, ATC assignments, emergency engine outs, emergency descents, partial panel losses, which actually I don't think I have a little sticky pad, so we might not do that. And more importantly, slow flight, power on stall, power off stall, steep turns, rectangular courses, S turns, turns around a point, and navigation systems. So really the important stuff, slow flight, power off stall, power on stall, and then the courses, S turns, those are really the important stuff that we got to look at today. So we're going to get all that sorted. But again, I'm in an airplane by myself, and every time I get into an airplane by myself, I'm like, oh, I am using the airplane. It's me. It's a little scary, but we're here, we're ready, we're willing, we're able. So we're going to go through our checklist, we're going to get up in the air, and we're going to do our best. That's all that we can ask for. So seatbelt on, flaps up, avionics on, we're going to get ATIS.
007, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 8, altimeter 3001. Visual approaching use, landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice to airmen, runway 13 out of marker, out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Quebec.
Quebec.
Your tower information, Quebec 1354 Zulu observation, wind 090 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 8, altimeter 3001. Visual approaching use, landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice to airmen, runway 13 out of marker, out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Quebec.
Quebec. 190 at 7. Alright, go back on with ground. Deeds from the future, May 2026. Continue, half left, out of view, half up, out of view, continue. Go back into our map. So earlier this was reading as traffic. Yeah, ADSB in unavailable still. So we'll have to see what it does. We're going to get our squawk code though, so we are ADSB on, taxi light as required, brakes test, out of tuning chase, we'll do all that once we get on with.
Ways 13 and 4, notice airman, runway 13 out of marker, out of service. Advise on this contact, you have information, Quebec.
124675. Peoria clearance delivery, Skyhawk 52090 with information Quebec requesting VFR departure to the South Pax area today.
Sky 5200, Peoria clearance, good morning, clear, or correction, maintain VFR out of below 5,000. Departure frequency is on 125.8, squawk 0263.
Out of below 5,000 feet, 125.8, 0263, 090.
Sky 090, read back correct.
0263, alright, we got our squawk, out of below 1,000 feet. We are good to go there. We are all set. So we got a squawk code put in, we got our altimeter set. ADSB is on, radio's been tested. We have our taxi light on. Go ahead and turn on our nav lights as well. We'll turn on our strobes before we take off. So we are good to taxi. We're going to be taxiing to runway 13. Runway 13 at Echo. Let's do Echo 3 departure. Yeah, let's do Echo 3. So we will get on with ground.
Out of service. Advise on this contact, you have information, Quebec.
185. Peoria ground, Skyhawk 52090, holding at Pilot Aviation, requesting taxi to runway 13 via Echo 3 departure available.
Sky 5200, runway 13 at Echo 3 intersection departure, taxi via Tango, Echo, Echo 3.
Tango, Echo, Echo 3, 090. All right, we are ready. We have our taxi instructions. And the reason why I called them while we're still sitting here is I can see tower right there. Usually at this airport, they want us to get in line of sight of the tower. So we have done that. We are ready. We're going to go ahead and do our brake test, turn attitude indicator test, and start moving. Clear left, clear right, clear straight ahead. Turn is in the direction of the turn, ball is in the opposite direction. Turn is in the direction of the turn, ball is in the opposite direction. Brake test. Brakes feel good. We'll change our HSI compass as we start moving. Clear left, clear right, getting on the taxiway. Wants to taxi via Tango, Echo, Echo 3, so we're going to keep going all the way around to Tango. I've never gone to Tango before. Takes 2 to Tango. The wind is shifting between 13 and 4, it looks like. That's rather odd. Kind of going a little bit back and forth, but we're going to do 13 anyway.
Peoria ground, air guard, engine 5.
Engine 5?
Airguard engine 5, Peoria ground, proceed to the terminal ramp via Mike Delta Cross, runway 13 at Mike.
Airguard engine 5, copy, then we are proceeding to the terminal.
Alright, Tango, Echo, Echo 3's coming on to Tango. Here's Tango, turning left onto Tango. Tango! Sounds like Rango. Oh man, I want to watch Rango now. That only takes 1 bullet. There's a fire truck. Go to the left, go to the right, clear straight ahead. He's not going to come onto our taxiway, so we're good. A little bit of cabin air on me. Finally getting warm out. I'm so glad I don't have to like die. And it's either die in winter or die in summer. There's no like, it's either -20 or it's 120. I feel like this is the nicest time of year to fly I was hoping to have my license to be able to go out and do stuff, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's still nice to fly, still getting in good time. All right, coming up on Echo 3. A big hole in the asphalt right there, pothole. Coming to a stop at my intersection crossing. Now do side compass are still good. Our run up, brakes, fuel set to both, trim set to take off. Flight controls, up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right. Good there. Mixtures and best power, primer is in and locked. Have 1700 RPM. 1700 RPM, mag test, mag left. 50, come back. Good. Mag right. 50, good, go back and reload. Good, carpet test. Carpet, good, vacuum. Good, amps volts. Good, oil pressure, oil temp. Good, idle check. Good, check our instruments. Good, 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 good. This is still saying ADSB, yeah, traffic unavailable. So ADSB in is not working, out is okay. Only reason why, oh, it's saying ADSB in is passing now.
PR's information, Romeo, now Kurt.
System test passed.
That's passed. Okay, well, it's working now. Information Romeo, he's late now. I want
PIA ground, air guard, engine 5.
I want tower. Holding short, runway 13, ready for departure. To the south, he's going to give us a runway heading, so we'll have that track up and ready for the south practice area. One 124.0. Yep, we're good to go.
PIA Tower, Skyhawk 52090, holding short, runway 13 at Echo 3, ready for departure.
Sky 52090, PIA Tower, hold short, runway 13 for release.
Holding short, 090.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, 3545.
Now we wait. We do the waiting game. So wait. I don't even know what song. That's just a random, I don't know.
Sky 52090, PIA Tower, wind 090 at 5, runway 13 at Echo 3, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway heading 13090.
Fly runway heading. Already on 13 for runway heading. I have traffic in sight. Runway is clear, clear to the left, clear to the right, clear ahead. Turning onto the runway.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, base turn approved, runway 4 cleared for the option. Traffic, Skyhawk departing runway 13 prior to arrival will be runway heading.
Please and approve runway 4 cleared for the option. We'll keep an eye for the traffic, 42 Foxtrot.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, additional traffic, CRJ 6 mile final, runway 13.
42 Foxtrot.
Sky was 5939, traffic Skyhawk will be landing departing runway 4 prior to your arrival.
Roger, Sky 5939.
ADSBN is working now, so I don't know. That's weird.
Sky 52090, contact St. Louis departure. Have a good flight.
St. Louis departure, 125, have a good day. See ya.
See ya.
St. Louis departure, Skyhawk 52090, 1,500 feet.
Somebody was transmitting. I missed the last call.
St. Louis departure, Skyhawk 52090, 1,700 feet.
52090, St. Louis departure, radar contact. You maintain VFR. You can resume on navigation to the south Park, sir.
Resume on navigation, 090.
Alright, we're clear to resume on navigation. We're going to go ahead and turn ourselves to the south. Come up to about 3,000 feet. Let's make it 4,000. Doesn't hurt to go a little bit higher while we do our stuff. Go ahead and turn off our taxi light. Go ahead and turn off our landing light. We're not going to play with mixture today. We'll leave that alone. Oh, there's a jet up there. That's so pretty. So pretty. Wow. Oh, we're at 4,000 feet. So smooth today. So nice.
Center 5 Echo Bravo, you doing a approach into Decatur or just overflying? 5 Echo Bravo, ready.
I think first we're going to do our stalls, power off stall, and then a power on stall. Above 1,500 feet AGL, our ground level here is about 600 feet.
5 Echo Bravo, kind of
So we
champagne
got to be
approach
at
at 132.85.
least 2,000 feet, so 2,100 feet. I'm going to stay at 4,000 feet while I do these maneuvers. That'll be my goal. So we're going to transition to slow flight once we cross into our practice area.
Our 55 Juliet, contact approach on 132.57.
Over to approach on 132.57. 55 Juliet, have a good day.
Good day.
And we're over Pekin. Pekin Airport anyway. Kind of already passed Beacon for the most part. All right. Go ahead and transition to slow flight. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. Final notch of flaps. All right, we're at our altitude. We're on our south heading. Oh, we're not quite on the south heading actually. A little bit more south. We are now in slow flight. Just a little bit more, at a 180. All right. Now we're going to power out and stall. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. Final notch of flaps. We less than 100 feet when we dropped, maintaining positive vertical speed at or above 0, and we are now climbing again. That was good. Very good. Maintained our heading, maintained our altitude, maintained our speed from SoFlight. So now we're going to come back down to 1,400, or sorry, 4,000, and this time we're not going to transition to SoFlight, we're just going to stall. So we'll come back down to 4,000. Make sure we're still within our practice area.
07 Papa, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
123.75, 07 Papa.
Yep.
So I forgot to do a clearing turn. Let's make sure we do clearing turns. So we're keeping an eye out for traffic. Trying to look for anything that could be in our way. That was my bad. There's even a giant sign right here that says make clearing turns before each maneuver. We just got to do it once, but we still got to do it. So if I don't do a clearing turn on the check ride, I'm going to get in trouble. Got to make sure that we're doing clearing turns. All right, we've done our clearing turns. Now on a westward heading, 4,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and pull up, power out, and do a stall. Try to get that vertical speed back up, level wings, and continue our climb. The power off stalls are the easy ones for me. I've never had a problem with the power off. It's always the power on ones, so we're going to do a power on one next. And the problem I always have is that once I get up to a certain point, I don't see the ground and I forget to put in enough rudder, because when you're in a power on, you have to put in a ton of right rudder. And so the whole wing ends up doing this. So we gotta watch that today. So we didn't drop below our altitude. We didn't drop out of our heading. We're still heading west. No traffic on the ADSB. Did our clearing turn. So we're gonna try a power on stall next. This is one that I always dislike. So make sure we have plenty of right rudder. Maintain right rudder. Level. Ooh. And we're climbing again. So we did that correctly. That one was a little bit easier. It went a little bit off the heading, but and the other thing I always fail to do is you see me turning my yoke. Cannot turn the yoke. I have to keep it level and use the rudder. If I start dipping, I have to use the rudder to correct for that. And I think that's the thing that I always end up missing is using rudder instead of this, because instinctually I want to use this, and you just can't. So I want to try that again. No traffic on ADSB. Come back down to our 4,000. It's so nerve-wracking doing this kinds of stuff. All right, power. Pull back.
Air 46 Papa, contact approach at 132.57.
Brake stall. And climb. Yeah. All good there. Maintain heading, maintained. I think it's helping that there's not a lot of wind today, quite honestly, because those have been the best power on, power off stalls I've ever done. So those were to full brake. Now we want to do to first indication. So I'm going to come back down again. Kind of went really high that time. Actually, I want to go ahead and turn ourselves to the east. Turning ourselves to the east because we're descending. Or sorry, it's nose. We just talked about it. North over north opposite, south exaggerate. So because we're turning to the north now, it's going to lag behind on our compass. Open, we're at 4,000 feet. So maintain our 4,000. Come back over to our east. Now we're going to do to first indication. So I'm going to slow us down again into slow flight. Go back out to 1500. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. Final notch of flaps. Put our speed back in. Maintain our altitude. Maintain our slow flight speed. So this is basically saying, okay, if we're coming into land and all of a sudden I hear my stall horn go off, how do I adjust for that? And that's going to be power in, level the nose, try to gain vertical speed, and then slowly lift up the flaps as we gain speed. So we're at 4,000, and we're going to pull power out. First indication, nose down, maintain altitude. Try to get some speed. First notch of flaps. Watch for that drop. Watch the second notch of flaps. And final notch of flaps. Perfect. So we kept ourselves on our heading. We kept ourselves on our altitude. That was good. Now we're going to do the same thing for the power on stall. So the idea here is if we're climbing out of the airport at our at our VY, and all of a sudden we get the stall horn. Oh God, what do we do? And it's pretty easy, just drop the nose. This one's a little bit harder, I feel like, to get. So I want to get to VY. Then I want to put the power in and try to maintain that climb. Now we're climbing, and then now let's say we just pull back too far. That's first indication. Bring the nose down, maintain our heading, watch our vertical speed, don't want to drop too far. Get back onto our VY and continue our climb out. Which we're a little bit below. But we're climbing right now, so we're good. So, I mean, yeah, that's stalls. I feel pretty good about that. I feel like I did pretty well. Would like to do a steep turn next. Steep turns and I don't get along with the steep turn. It's fun to do, but I always end up losing altitude and speed because I don't put enough speed in to adjust for it. Alright, we're at 4,000 feet. We're on an east heading-ish. So this continues being adjusted. And we're going to do a right steep turn, and then we're going to come back around, and we're going to do a left steep turn, and we're going to come back around. So for a steep turn, we got to turn the plane, and then we have to maintain that feeling of maintain our rudders and maintain our speed and altitude. So we're going to go ahead and start our steep turn. 45-degree angle. So I'm already losing altitude, so if we're going to lose altitude, then we have to pull back a little bit.
Envoy 3399, descend upon discretion, maintain 2,500 direct Eagle.
Maintain our speed, maintain our altitude. We're going to flow with this all the way around until we get back on our eastward heading, and then we're going to do
on
a
Number
left.
3399 direct to Renee and the top discretion 2500.
Pull back a little bit on the stick. Then we're going to transition out as we come up over the east. Oh, not quite. And then we're going to do... I overshot it just a little bit. Do the same thing going the other way. So I see my speed is dropping. So I'm also increasing altitude, so I just need to put the nose down a little bit. Maintaining our altitude, maintaining our 90 knots. Come all the way back around. We're not losing our altitude, which we are doing right there. And that's our 90. And those altitude's perfect, speed's perfect, and we're back on our heading. So that's a steep turn. Pretty good. So these ones are all going to be a little bit closer to ground level. So I'm going to head a little bit more to the south, and then I'm going to pick some places to do my ground reference maneuvers. I'm also going to come down in altitude quite a bit because we need to, for the ground reference, we need to be down. Let's go ahead and listen to our weather.
Your tower formation, Romeo 1454 Zulu observation, wind 100 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 15, dew point 9er, altimeter 3002. Visual approach and use landing and departing runways 13 and 4, noticed airman, runway 13 out of marker, out of surface, fast initial contact, you have Romeo. Your tower formation, Romeo 1454 Zulu observation, wind 100 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 15, dew point 9er, altimeter 3002. Visual approach and use landing and...
Alright, 100 at 7, so we're going to keep an eye on that. So when we do our courses, we got to pay attention to the wind, because the wind's going to blow us some certain direction. Got to make sure that we are attaining as much as we can that direction.
946 Romeo, San Luis approach, balloon altimeter 3002. Envoy 3399, you can intercept the approach course inbound over Renee Airport at 11 to 10 o'clock in about 15 miles. Let me know when you get inside. Envoy 3399, clear visual approach Renee 20, contact Bloomington Tower 124.6.
So I think first one I'm going to do is turns around a point. That one's fun, honestly. So the wind is coming from this direction right now, or I guess pretty much to the east, 100, so it's 10 degrees off east. So it's a little bit of this direction. So as we do our turn around a point, we have to make sure that once we start having a tailwind, we're going to start getting blown faster. Once we start getting a headwind, we're going to turn steeper. So we have to, as we're going into the wind and we turn, it's gonna have to be our, yeah. Well, it's so hard to like explain it, and I think this is the problem I'm going to have on the check ride. Is I've problem that, like, I know what to do, but I can't explain it because it's, I don't know. But the wind is going to affect us, and we need to adjust our plane accordingly. So I'm going to come down to 2,000 feet. We're going to maintain our 2,000 feet. This has to be plus or minus 100 feet and 10 knots. So there's our 2,000. I'm going to use this building right here as my turnaround point. So I'm going to get nice and comfy. And then we're just going to start turning. Get up a little bit less trim. So right now I've got the wind coming this way. So it's trying to blow me backwards. So this is going to be a nice long stable turn. Gonna watch my distance from the turn. Watching my speed because I'm going a little fast right now. Now we're pretty much directly in a headwind. And as I start to turn out of the headwind, we're going to notice it's going to start trying to push me towards the object. So I need to extend just a little bit more. We're losing altitude. Sure we don't lose altitude. Now it's trying to blow me towards the object. So nice shallow movements. Maintaining our speed, maintaining our altitude. And as we transition into a tailwind.
Scott, 79283, about,
Disregard. Poor guy. We're losing a little bit of altitude, so we'll add just a tiny bit of power. And now we're going to start transitioning.
Louis Bird, Scott, 79283, returning to Peoria via overflight VFR for full stop. We have Romeo.
723, enter straight in for runway 13.
For 79283, can we overfly the Peoria VOR before turning in for 13?
Yeah, 283, that's fine. No navigation, when able, direction just straight in for 13.
No navigation, and when able, straight in for runway 13, 79283.
Alright, maintaining our distance. Nice big turnaround to point here. Now we got to start turning in a little bit steeper. Now we got a wind blowing us away. Might have turned a little too steep right there. Make sure we're maintaining our altitude. Man, I got a little bumpy down here. That's crazy. And back into our headwind, and we have
3, connect Peoria Tower 124.0.
We have done our turnaround point.
124.0, 79283.
A little bit. Oh, we gotta still keep going in the wind. Maintain that turn. Alright, yeah, it's going a little fast there. Now let's do an S-turn. So we're wings level with the road, and now we're going to do right. Gonna make a nice big arc. So you got the wind coming from this way, so now it's trying to blow us towards the road, so we're going to make a shallower turn. And as we transition over, we're going to apparently lose our altitude. Now it's blowing us towards the road. So as I cross the road, I want to be wings level. And that's us crossing the road. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Now we're being blown away from the road. Got to make our turn a little bit steeper. Really like to lose altitude on this one, apparently. Thing I gotta watch for. And I should have shallowed out that last little bit of the turn a little bit more, but that is wings level with the road right there. So that's an S turn. And then we got a rectangular course, which is just me doing pattern work, which we can go back and do pattern work once we're done with these. Cool. Let's climb. Go a little bit northeast at the moment. And then we're going to do some engine simulation out. Skyhawk 52090, turn left heading, turn left heading 010. Okay, we'll do that. Whatever you say, boss. Oh no, my engine is out. A, pitch for best airspeed. B, best place to land. I like these fields right here. They look pretty great. Let's do some circling. Picking this one literally right here. Nice and straight line. It even kind of looks like there's a nice little runway right there. C, checklist, fuel set to both, mixture fully in, power in, prime it a few times even. Crank it. It's not cranking. Oh man, what's happening? This is crazy. Turn off that, turn out the mixture, put this back on the single, just in case we don't want an engine fire to happen, maybe something broke. And now we've got an engine out. Maintaining our best airspeed. Fox 7700. Mayday, 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 Skyhawk 52090. About 7.3 miles southwest of Pekin Municipal, landing in a field. We have declared, we have done our checklist, we have our best place to land, and now we just have to land the airplane. So I'm coming down, watching my altitude. My personal minimums are 500 feet above ground level, which will be about 1,100 feet, so I've got about 1,000 feet left to maintain that. Go ahead and start my turn. Again, we're being blown away, so this is going to be a very shallow turn. Until I get closer, it'll be a steeper turn. Maintain our glide speed, because I'm a little bit high right now. Should be 65, not 70. Or 65. We have officially reached pattern altitude. I believe. What is it? Actually? Oh, my bad. I think I was doing 1,800 earlier. It should be 1,700. But, So I've got our little runway in sight. 1,700 feet. I'm going to go ahead and put in my first notch flaps. Remember, once you put them in, you can't take them out. And we're going to start turning towards that runway. Runway. Got about 500 feet left. I also forgot to pull out carb heat because we have our engine out. Can't forget that. When these planes, if you're doing a simulated engine out, make sure you pull out the carb heat. It's one thing I for some reason I always forget to do. But and there is our strip. So I'm gonna go and put in our final notch of flaps. It's looking like we're gonna make it. Got to watch out for those power lines right there, right across the road. So you want to land above those. Watch for our minimums. Might even slip it down just a tiny bit. Myself down just a little bit faster. And there is our 1,100. I'm gonna go ahead and power in. Make sure we obtain some vertical speed. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. Final notch of flaps. Sorry to whoever I just woke up rudely. Oh no! That was good. I like that. I'm glad that we practiced that today because I think that's the biggest thing I'm weak on is best place to land. Quick, quick, go. I even tried to do a headwind this time again, so I got it straight in the head. Headwind. That was good. I like that. And I got bumpy out of nowhere. You know, I've never tried climbing a VX. Let's try climbing a VX. A little bit harder because I feel like it's right at the stall speed, but or close to it anyway. But put our car seat back in. Don't need it.
Atlanta 46 Romeo, change to my frequency 125.8.
Alright, let's just go do some landings. Well, actually make sure I've done everything. The rest of this I think is landing stuff. Actually, no, I need to do an engine fire. Do an engine fire. So we're gonna keep climbing up to 4,000 before I do that.
Atlanta 46 Romeo checking in at 6,500. Atlanta 46 Romeo, thank you. Pure altimeter 3002. 3002, Atlanta 46 Romeo.
Alright, there's our 4,000. Adjust this just a little bit. Oh no, we're on fire! I got time. Put this back off, pull out the mixture, turn off the mags, make sure we're going above 100, put out that fire, flame it out. Well, I got time, 7700, mayday, 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 Skyhawk 52090, engine out. Best place to land. Good stuff under me. Don't want to keep circling. I want to circle away from the town. Maintaining that 100 until I feel like my fire is out. Oh, look at that, fire seems out. Alright, level wings. pitch back up. Gonna maintain our 75. Back to 70, back to 65. Oop, our engine's back on fire. Oh, crap, okay. Bring it back down. Maintain 100. I like this field right here. Okay, engine's back out. Back it out. Level wings. Pull up. Engine seems like it's out now. Maintain 65. Best place to land right there. We got our engine all off. Checklist is done. 7700, I've already contacted them. Now I just gotta make a good landing. So I'm looking at this field right here. I've got about 1,000 feet to go. Fire is out. Repeat, sorry. Sorry. Let's maintain our 65. I've already chosen this field, but got a tailwind, so we can expect on the tailwind to have a higher ground speed, a longer roll, and yeah, I just gotta be aware that we're gonna have to stop a little bit harder. About 500 feet. We're gonna get blown further into it as we get closer. First notch of flaps.
Good morning, approach Legion 652, 13-4, descending 1000, Romeo.
Final notch of flaps.
Legion 652, final approach, visual approach runway 13.
Any chance we get runway 4 for Legion 652?
Legion 652, click runway 4, descend and maintain 5,000.
Maintain 5,000, Legion 652, thank you.
I would come in and land right here. If I could. I think I would overshoot my landing spot just a little bit. There's my 1,100. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. No flaps. Maintain vertical speed. And climb. Carpeed in. Alright. Well, let's go do some landings.
Runways 13 and 4, notice airman. Runway 13 out of marker out of surface. Fast initial contact. You have Romeo.
I already have Romeo.
St. Louis approach, Skyhawk 52090 with Romeo, looking to get back to Peoria for touch-and-goes.
6090, plan runway 4.
Runway 4090.
Alright, visual runway 4. Activate approach, activate, back, map. Wait, runway 4 with winds at 100.
2. Visual approach and use landing and departing runways 13 and 4. Notice airman, runway 13 outer marker out of surface. Advise initial contact. You have Romeo. Your tower formation, Romeo 1454 Zulu observation, wind 100 at 7, visibility 10, sky clear.
100 at 7, and they want me landing on 4 instead of 13. That's weird.
Allegiant 652, met altitude maintain 6,000 for traffic, 1 o'clock about 6 miles northwestbound 4,500 indicated. You can fly heading 090.
Alright, heading 090 down to 6,000, landing at 652.
St. Louis approach, good morning, Citrus 509, 11,000, and we have information, Romeo.
Visitor 509, St. Louis approach, visual approach 194.
Visual for 4, Citrus 509.
Allegiant 652, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 2,400.
Maintain 2,400, Allegiant 652.
Allegiant 652, heading 100.
Heading 100, Allegiant 652.
Static 090, make left 360. You'll be following an Airbus 320 coming in for the west for runway 4.
Left 360 following number 2 in pattern, 090.
Digit 509, descend and pilot's discretion, maintain 6,000.
Pilot discretion down to 6,000, Citrus 509.
Allegiant 652, Peoria, 11 o'clock, 11 miles.
Inside, Allegiant 652.
I'm sorry, first part of that was cut off. Did you say inside?
Yeah, sales insight for Allegiant 652.
Allegiant 652, clear visual approach runway 4. You can contact Peoria Tower 124.0.
Clear visual runway 4 and over to tower, take care, Allegiant 652.
Yes. Visitor 509, turn 10 degrees left.
10 left, 509.
Contact 090, traffic at 11 o'clock, 5 miles. That Airbus 320 is sending out of 3,000, about 6 miles final.
Oh, yeah, the traffic in sight, 090.
Contact 090, follow the Airbus 320, caution wake turbulence, and proceed inbound runway 4.
Following that, traffic number 2 in the pattern, caution wake turbulence, 090, clear for runway 4.
Mark this guy, 5999, direct B for 2,100, climb is 5,000.
Tower 1099, sales departure to contact, come chain to 10,000.
10,000, guys, 5999.
I'm following an Airbus.
He's very visible. Contact PIA Tower 124.0.
I see you. You're right there.
Contact 090, contact PIA Tower 124.0.
Contact Tower 124.0, 090. PIA Tower, Skyhawk 52090, number 2 in the pattern for runway 4 behind an Airbus, 090.
Skyhawk 5200, PIA Tower, runway 4, clear for the option, wind 070 at 6, caution wake turbulence.
Clear for the option, caution wake turbulence, 090.
And he's a chunky boy. He large. He in charge.
So caution, wake turbulence. That means we have to land past him, above him, or else I could get bad winds, bad. So I gotta watch where he lands, which he'll probably land 1,000 footers or so, and land beyond that. So I might have to land like halfway down the runway, especially because he's an Airbus. If it was any other plane, it'd probably be fine, but he's a chunky boy. He big. He got them broad shoulders. Or something like that. You know, it's crazy to me how much pollution these buildings make. You can literally see it because the top of that building, it's like a gradient of pollution on top of it. That's crazy. Alright, carpet out, landing light on. Both fuel set to both. Watching that Airbus as he comes on in. Comes on down. Ooh, bumpy. Oh, he bumpy. He landed a little past number, so I'm gonna land. Yeah, okay. Basically land on the furthest 1,000 footers. I have been cleared for the option.
Please 652, any left, ground point 85.
Alright, let's turn over to Allegiant 652.
Sky 090, after the option, extend your upwind, I'll call to close.
You'll call my crosswind, extend my upwind, 090.
I'll go ahead and up my speed a little bit too, because I know there's somebody coming in behind me, I think. Yeah, 722 AG. That should be good enough. Da 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 da. We have a right crosswind. We have a right crosswind. We got a right crosswind. I'm going sideways. Da 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 da. Alright, everything looks good. Landing light on, carpet out. Lights are on, make sure fully in. Got my seatbelt on, gas looks good. Flaps are up for now. I'll go ahead and put on the first notch of flaps. Oh man, that wind.
Peoria Tower, good morning. Exit at 509 on the right base for the visual, runway 4.
Jet 509, Peoria Tower, good morning, runway 4, clear to land.
Runway 4, clear to land, exit at 509.
I'm here first. Second notch flaps. Final notch flaps. Got power in. Got glide slope. I'm on glide slope. Look at that. Something's on fire over there. That wake turbulence should be dissipated by now. Don't mean it is though, so stay vigilant. Flaps up, carpet in. Stop. Take off. And rotate. He's going to call my crosswind. Landing light off. I'm going to try and get in this habit of landing light, carpet all at the same time. And something's really on fire. I want that coming through my cabin.
Skyag 090, you can make left or right traffic at your discretion.
Left traffic 090, are you still extending my upwind?
Negative, no longer a factor. The citation you're following now is on a 1.5 mile final.
Roger that. Left traffic, runway 4, 090.
Can you guys tell what's burning over there?
No, I can't see what it is, 090.
Something big. Landing light on, carpet out. Pointing into the wind just a little bit.
Exit 509, left at Alpha 4, ground point 85.
Alpha 4, ground point 85, exit at 509.
Skyag 090, runway 4, clear for the option, wind 090 at 4.
Runway 4, clear for the option, 090.
Peoria Tower, question for you when you get a chance, 090.
Go ahead.
Do you know if those A-10s are coming in today around noon?
I wasn't aware of anything, but maybe.
Oh, cool, okay. I'm going to probably stay in the pattern until then, 090.
Roger.
Alright, 1,700 feet, those are 1,000 footers. Power, landing light on, taxi light, or sorry, landing light on, carb heat, first notch of flaps. Go ahead and make a soft turn. Got a boat down there. Damn. I want a boat. Houses. Oh, that bridge is like fully out. Man, that sucks. They get in there if the bridge is out. Hooray! Go ahead and turn my iPad off for now. Oh, actually I need to keep it open because board. Notch of flaps. All my ears are popping like crazy. Notch of flaps. Oh, bumpy again. And a little sideways on that one. Stops up, carb heat in. Stop. Clear. Rotate. Taxi light off. Sorry, landing light off. Let's see if you're still on. Yes, you're still on. Okay. Oh, there's a 1,400. Bigger turn. Woo! Man. Bump it. There's our 1,700. What's the windsock doing? To be variable between the two, so I guess they're better off for runway 4 for now.
Tag 090, runway 4, clear for the option.
Runway 4, clear for the option, 090.
Landing light on, carpet out. First notch flaps. Actually, no, right now it's oh, what was it? I don't know. I've been watching too much Sword Art Online right now. Getting real sad while watching it because life's a bitch. And those openings are GOAT. At least the first one is. The first opening of Sword Art Online and the first opening of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are like my two all-time favorite, can never be beaten sort of, whatchamacallums, openings. Pretty great. Airspeed. Final notch of flaps. Try and land a little bit straighter this time. Oh, starting to gust a little bit. RP in, flaps up. Clear to the left, clear to the right. All right. Hey. Oh, wow. That was a big gust. $1,400.
Sky 090, runway 4, clear for the option.
Runway 4, clear for the option, 090.
First, notch your flaps. Repeat. All right. Final notch of flaps. A little bit of trim to help me out. Sailing the high seas of the wind. Oh, don't do that.
Peoria Tower, Sirius 546 Delta Mike on the visual approach for runway 4 with Romeo.
Sky, correction, Sirius 546 Delta Mike, Peoria Tower, runway 4, clear to land, wind 080 at 6.
Delta Mike, roger, clear to land runway 4.
Where is he? I don't even see him. He's behind me somewhere. Oh, that's a hawk. Very pretty.
Sky 090, we did just get the arrival strip. Looks like a 4-ship of those A-10s is going to be coming in, show in about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's amazing. Is there any chance I could hop on a field truck and come take a look at them with you guys?
You're wanting to come up to the tower cap to watch?
No, well, are we refueling them or is military base refueling them? I was wondering if I could like watch the refueling and just kind of look at them.
My understanding is that they're going to be parking at Byerly.
Oh, no way!
That's definitely my favorite one from active duty time.
I will be making a full stop then shortly to come take a look at them when I get a chance. 090.
Alright, sounds good.
I feel like I picked a great day to fly. 090.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have the traffic in sight, 090.
Sky 090, runway 4, clear for the option, wind 070 at 6.
Runway 4, clear for the option, 090.
Delta Mike will be going to Byerly.
Sirius 6 Delta Mike, roger, turn left at Alpha 4, ground point 85.
Delta Mike left Alpha 4, and then to ground.
I'm so excited, man. I can't believe I'm about to get a picture of, of an A-10. I'm gonna get pictures, I'm gonna get videos, I'm gonna I'm gonna do everything. Oh my good, I've always wanted to see an A-10 up close. Think they'll let me turn it on? Yeah, I just wanna sit in the cockpit for a few minutes. Don't worry about it. Alright, second 100 flaps. Oh. I'm popping my nose a lot today. Oh! Gusts are getting worse. Final notch of flaps. Up my speed a little bit. Oh! No, you don't. Stop trying to blow me over, gee.
And I do have those A-10s on the scope now. They're about 50 miles out to the northeast. Sounds like they're just a gas and go.
Roger that. I'll make this a full stop, terminate my next go around.
You said full stop then?
Yeah, let's make it a full stop here, actually.
Sky 090, roger. You can continue down the runway left at Alpha 4.
Continue down, Alpha 4, 090.
We'll try to bring them in. I'll if you want to just monitor, I'll be on ground here in a second. I'll let you know what runway they're going to. We don't know yet.
Okay. So they're not doing gases then? They're just doing touch and goes?
I'm sorry, say again?
Are they doing touch and goes or are they getting gas?
They're just getting gas and then continuing on.
Very, very nice.
Yes, sir. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Contacting ground, 0.85 once we get off the runway.
I was ready to fully take off again. Okay, I want to see these A-10s more than I want to fly a plane. Alright, after landing, come off the runway. Flaps up, carpet off, strobes off. Taxi light on, landing light off. All good there, everything's good there. Contact to ground, 0.85.
54 Zulu observation.
C 125.8, squawk 1753.
PIA ground, Skycar 52090, just off of runway 4 at Alpha 4, requesting taxi by Lee Aviation.
Jet 509, read back correct. Skycar 52090, PIA ground, taxi by Lee via Alpha 4.
Taxi via Alpha 4, 090.
So that's clear right, clear straight ahead. Try and get around jet so I can park this back in a space back there. Keep an eye out to the left, to the right. Watching my wingtips. Don't want to get too close. Gonna back them all up into here.
Pure tower information, Sierra now current.
All right. Hearing AOT silent, avionics off. See ya.
No way! There he goes! Oh my god, man. This is like a dream come true, man. I don't even know what to say. This is so amazing. We're gonna let him get down. Oh my god. That is crazy. like a dream come true, man. Alright, let's see. Lieutenant Colonel M. Hampton, Major Sergeant C. Davis, I don't know which, oh, that's an LRT Sergeant Major Dendra, and then AC Swan. Big gun. Look at that. I don't know if you get any closer, but I think. Oh my goodness, I've only ever played with these in Sims, and I didn't realize just how big they are. Like, I don't want to, I can't touch it obviously, but like, I'm trying to look at just this, like the sheer size of it. I'm standing down here, like this is my foot, right? This is like looking up at it, and I don't know, man. The engines are huge, and it almost looks unreal. I think you can tell there's been some bird strikes on here. Yeah, he did like a he did like a pass, and then he did a big like round over the airport. I tried to get some of that on video. There's 4 of them here. It's crazy. I don't think I'm ever gonna see something like this again. So hey, enjoy it while it lasts.